everyone. I thank you for joining us today for this demonstration. I'm Karen from R&D department. One is our iReceptal 5.0 and one is our compact mini. This large iReceptal 5.0 is suitable for the large volume irrigation procedures and surgeries where the smoke evacuation is needed. And for our compact mini, this is suitable for the normal or the small volume irrigation procedures. Also, maintaining the full smoke evacuation capabilities. Yes. Now let's start. We'll turn on the device, and the screen will show the contradictions used. Since we have a pump inside, it is a continuous device. So this do not connect directly with the chest tube or the closed suction. Yes. After confirm the volumes, the lab system leads we install a manifold before we start the suction. Yes, I prepared use the manifold. Let's see. Oh, a message popped up. It says unavailable manifold detected since this manifold has been used before. This is our anti-cross contamination design. So I will change the new one. Oh, the start suction button is available. So before we start the suction, we need to confirm the pressure unit used by the device is the one that you're familiar with. We provide the millimeter of mercury and the kilopascal for the pressure unit. We can change it from the settings value. Here, we can change to the kilopascal. And after we install the manifold, we need to connect all the suction tubing. And today, we were demonstrating an arthroscopic procedures. Yeah, I collected one line for the shaver and one line for the mirror, and the last one is for the suction mat. Invent the fluid spill to the floor. Yes. And after we install the manifold and connect all the suction tubing, we need to hang on the irrigation fluid. Yeah, just we prepared, for the demonstration for the wrap. Yes. For in arthroscopic surgeries, the irrigation fluid can be pressurized by the eye pool, or the irrigation pump. Yeah, our mini have a motorized eye pool. It's different from the the conventional eye pool. Our eye pool featured a one-touch height adjustment. From the screen eye pool icon, if I choose 20,000 centimeters, the eye pool will automatically rise to the preset position and lock securely without any intervention manually. What's more importantly, our eye pool features the irrigation fluid monitoring. Sam, could you show the suction? Yeah. Yes.
First, this is
I will open the irrigation fluid, and yes.
And the input water is here.
Yes.
Here. And open.
Yes.
Put it inside. That's it.
Yes. Let me.
Water.
Yes. Sorry. Let me start the irrigation fluid. monitoring and start the section.
I open the valve. This is the suction. To lower.
I'm going to jump in. We use the red dye so you can visually see what's going through the lens and scope and coming out. The reason that CONMED jumped on board when Amsino came to us for collaboration is because the concept of hospital safety, personnel safety is always number one in all medical industries. What is special about this fluid coming out? In the past, it's a bucket, right? You dump it out into the sink. Cross-contamination to who? People who clean the sink, people who clean the rooms, and the people in the irrigation system. So by doing this, their receptor is actually not only doing three things. Number one, containing contamination infection. Number two, helping the anesthesiologist and surgeon calculate blood loss. How is that done? How much water did you put in? That's reported. How much water in the end? That's reported. You do subtraction, the rest is fluid coming from the patient. And the third, helping hospitals save on employee medical losses. If I get contaminated at work, my union's going to get you. So from these three things, CONMED jumped on board. And arthroscopic, we're not going to talk about the lens or anything. We just want you to see this system works in the fact that it's a contained, closed system, which is excellent, especially after the pandemic.
Yes, we can say that all the fluid section and collected in the canister, we can measurement the section fluid under the irrigation fluid. The irrigation fluid is going to be displayed here. Please open the irrigation gas. After we solved the fluid management during the OR rooms, we need to address another problems. It's about the smoke, surgical smokes. Yeah.
This is something which is becoming more and more important in Europe. So they are put in place some guideline for the users because they identify potential cancer created by the using of the cautery pencil during surgery. So it's become really a key element in Europe, the smoke evacuation issues.
Yes, before I start the demonstration, I need to ask Christina to show us the inside
Exactly, because China is actually one of the backward countries accepting smoke hazards. I'm not going to say anything anti, but smoke is very important, and this points to me dearly to the heart. Well, coming from a clinical background, I used to be an orthopedic surgeon for 7 years. Before that, I was a pancreatic surgeon for 10, so 17 years in the OR. When I saw these numbers, I was like, ew, is that what I've been breathing in? So, quick overview. I'm sorry this is in video form, but is it on play? Yes. Okay. We've all battled with cigarettes. Everyone's saying cigarettes bad, smog is bad. We all know what's in the smoke, particles, chemicals, but viruses. Now, if you're in the OR, in a small, ORs are half this size, 7, 8 people. That's a concentrated room with second air breathing. Who's going to protect them? Now, going back, we did one surgeon, cancer hospital, did their own test. He used a really small, very inexpensive, cheap particle measurement gimmick thingy. So he started off with the hospital elevator. So this is the elevator going into the hospital. That's how high particulates are in the air. Cleanest, safest, fresh air. Where? Door, table.
Door?
Door?
No, doors open.
Yeah, doors open and close all the time.
Also, right close to the patient.
Actually, the patient is zero right here. So if there was like chemical warfare, I'm going to shove this guy off and lie on the bed because that's where the OR ventilation works. But is that protecting you if you're in the OR? Is it protecting me if I'm standing here? No, because that air is here. The purpose of OR Central is for the patient, not for us. That's what those dingbats up there in administration don't realize. They say, oh, we have a full system. Like, yeah, but it's not protecting anyone except for the patient. So what he did is he went into the changing room. Okay, it went down a bit. What is the unrestricted area? This is where people go in and out, forms, devices being pushed in and out. So it's middle area. And then where you scrub your hands. Here. He just stepped in, 5 seconds, clean room. Close the door. 5 minutes into the surgery, the minute you turn on an energy